Hey IGNers, this is Destin and we are taking a look at the first 45 minutes of Batman Arkham City. I'm joined today by Greg Miller.
Beyond!
How's it going, Greg?
It's good, Destin. How are you?
Gotta shout out Beyond right away,
You gotta get it out there. You gotta be firm. You gotta tell people this is what it is. Beyond.
All right, the first things first, we need to let people know that we are playing on the 360 and that there's a ton of spoilers in this video. It's the first 45 minutes of the game.
Yeah, like I'll tell you right now, Destin, the opening is awesome. It's such a great opening to a game, so if you haven't played it yet, totally stop and go watch it.
Yeah, and actually we're going to show the opening of the game right now, and we're going to shut up for it.
Yeah.
Now, if you're wondering what it looks like on the PS3, we have a comparison video for that, but for now, it's time for us to shut up and let's just experience the intro to Batman Arkham City.
Wake up, Mr. Wayne. We have much to discuss.
Strange? You won't get away with this.
I already have.
This is Vicky Vale reporting live from Arkham City, the controversial super prison built right here in the heart of Gotham. In a few moments, Bruce Wayne will be live on stage to explain his sudden interest in Gotham politics. The infamous Playboy millionaire has never been one to...
It's billionaire, Vicky. Millionaires are so last year.
I assumed that you thought yourself untouchable. Well, as you can see, no one is untouchable.
Thank you! Thank you, Gotham! Imprisoned behind these walls, gang leaders are fighting a bloody war in the middle of our once great city. Every inmate from Arkham Asylum and Blackgate Prison has been relocated to this facility. How can this be safe for the people of Gotham?
Shut Arkham City down. It's out of control.
Shut it down. By the end of tonight, I will be a hero, just like you, Batman.
Today, I'm starting the campaign to close Arkham City and make Gotham safe again. Remember, Wayne is the priority target. Surround him!
Hands in the air, Wayne. We have Wayne.
Target secured.
Wow. That was a pretty good intro.
Totally awesome. But it only gets better here, even though they lied to our faces. Remember when they said, oh, you won't play as Bruce Wayne? That'd be boring.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It turns out it's awesome, and it's a great way to start the game.
Oh, yes, very good. And you can see the reflection in Dr. Hugo Strange's glasses that he's looking at Bruce Wayne, and he knows a lot.
Oh, yeah.
If you try to stop
He talks
me,
a little bit about it here.
I guarantee
I'm gonna shut up.
everyone will know your secret.
So as I stated, that was Dr. Hugo Strange. Now, what do you know about Dr. Hugo Strange?
Oh, I know a whole bunch about Dr. Hugo Strange, Destin. See, one of the interesting things about this, right, is even if you knew nothing about Hugo Strange when they announced the game that he was in it, Paul Dini, writer of this game, creator of the animated series, he did a mini-series leading up to this called Batman Arkham City, where you got to see who Hugo Strange is, and the game never even really goes into it. Hugo Strange is the guy running Arkham City, but he's also pulling the strings on the mayor, Quincy Sharp, former warden of Arkham Asylum. So you remember him from the last game. He ran on this mayoral thing that he was going to clean up Gotham. Then there's this courthouse explosion. They shut down part of Gotham City, make it into Arkham City, and that's where Hugo takes power. But he's got this weird mind control kind of thing on Sharp. He's, running, he's pulling all the strings. He's the puppet master. But you know more about him is actually from the comic books.
Yeah. Now, we're seeing he has Bruce Wayne. He knows that Bruce Wayne is Batman, and Bruce Wayne's messing some people up.
Oh, totally, yeah. Like, this is what I'm talking about, right? Like, this is why it's such a great juxtaposition. It starts with, just it's going to be a normal press conference. Bruce Wayne walks in. He makes this snide comment to Vicky Vale about being a billionaire, and then he's up there, and you get to hear Kevin Conroy's voice. There's such a difference between his Bruce Wayne and his Batman, which I love, because when you watch, the new Batman films, right, Christian Bale does in the comics I always talk about that, but this is definitely an extension of the animated series, where there wasn't that giant difference, but there is a difference, which I love.
And this is a darker look. Like,
totally.
The first one was very animated series campy,
Yeah.
but still
Well, not even
a little
that much camp, but
well,
yeah, I know what
okay,
you mean.
dark, This is very dark
Totally.
in comparison to that.
It's funny, when I was writing the review for Arkham City, I went back and watched my Arkham Asylum review and read it and all that jazz. And I put in there that, this is a very adult Arkham Asylum. And it's funny how in 2 years my impression of the Kevin Conroy and the Mark Hamill has changed so much, because the animated series was very like, nobody's going to die, it's the middle of this, blah, blah. And then in Arkham Asylum, you had guards being killed in front of you, you had this stuff happening. And now you jump here, and I mean, Arkham City is hardcore. They are talking about doing horrible things to the females they capture.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, like, there is, like, really, really graphic stuff. There's a serial killer on loose. You have to find bodies. You have to piece together evidence scenes. It's awesome.
People die, like pedestrians and people that you could have saved
Yeah.
die in the game. Well, we think you could have saved them anyway.
Yeah.
And that's dramatic.
Totally, yeah.
It's a good implementation.
It's definitely,
by Rocksteady.
it's that evolution of that animated series. When you talk to Kevin Conroy, which I'm always blessed and so fortunate to do, he talks about how, when he plays his character, he totally sees it as everything in the animated series happened, and now we're to this point in these characters' lives, which is awesome. But that's a heavy thing to think about, right? Like, the old one where they're fighting like minotaurs and having dreams is these people, and they've come all this way.
Now, actually, that's Jack Ryder we're running into, who is a character in the comics known as the Creeper.
Yeah, I know. I remember when they announced Jack Ryder, when I saw him in a preview, I thought for sure we were going to get some creeperness in this game. Spoilers, you don't, but
Yeah.
you should have played it.
Here we see the counter system is still in place, and you're Bruce Wayne right now. You're not even Batman yet. You're cuffed up. You're still vulnerable.
Totally.
Like, I really love this moment.
Well, it's just, it's that great thing, because you notice he's no longer talking like he's Bruce Wayne. He's talking like he's Batman. Like, he knows. He's commanding Ryder. He's telling people what's about to happen, dragging Ryder up, making sure he gets him where he needs to be.
Trying to, anyway.
Exactly.
Tonk.
We, of course, hear the Penguin, Oswald Cobblepot, off there. He's one of the gang leaders here. There's several factions in Arkham City. Penguin's leading one of them. There he is.
Lights out, rich boy.
Now, so the characters we've seen this far, Dr. Hugo Strange, Bruce Wayne and Batman, and now the Penguin, all created by Bob Kane.
Oh, yeah, Bob Kane, created Batman. I mean, he's the guy, right? Like, it's like one of those things, like, there's Schuster and Siegel and whatever for Superman. There was just Kane for Batman. Like, he's the guy who did it all, right?
Yeah, it's so cool to see these characters
Totally.
all created by one person.
Exactly. And if you listen, I mean, it's always in Arkham City. There's so much fan service, and there's one where the police put in a call. If you listen in on one of the calls, they're going to Kane Street and stuff. There's so many throwbacks to it. I think the interesting things here right now is Penguin beating the crap out of Bruce Wayne. Penguin voiced by Nolan North.
Yeah,
who does every voice in the world,
him.
right? Yeah. He does most notably Nathan Drake from Uncharted. He's done Prince of Persia, blah blah blah. But the problem I have with Nolan North is that as much as I love him, a lot of his characters sound like Nolan North. And this one doesn't sound anything like him. You know what I mean? And then you're playing the game, and then you totally hear Nathan Drake screaming.
Great. Jason Bourne moment
awesome
right
moment.
there.
And this is what I'm talking about too, is that this intro was so well done for me, and I hope for you too, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're not watching this before you played it, because I didn't expect it. You know what I mean? So many games ruin so many things, and not ruin, but show you. And like the Mr. Freeze fight, and the fact that Penguin was in it, you knew that stuff was going to happen. But when it opens up and you're Bruce Wayne, it was like, holy crap! You know what I mean? Like, this is awesome.
And there's Cobblepot crying because we just broke his hand.
Oh, you didn't go punch him.
Oh, you can?
Oh, dude, I go over there and punch him every time I play it. Yeah, you just knock him out with one punch. It's awesome.
That's great. That's like a Mysterio moment from like Spider-Man 2.
Yeah. Well, like my thing was I didn't want to be like
Alfred,
like
have you got my location?
I understand it's a game or whatever, but like somebody should. If I was the Penguin, I think I'd be able to piece together that Bruce Wayne fights a lot like Batman. Like I didn't want to see me climb away like without any fear.
Yeah.
But this is cool. I've never. This is one
Ace
of the
chemicals building.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Birthplace of the Joker. But it's one of these interesting things, right? Is like
And the Red Hood.
Yeah, well, obviously. Well, that's where Red Hood went. Yeah, whatever. Well, let's not spoil the Red Hood's origin. But yeah, it's one of those things where I've played this game through twice. You know, New Game Plus. Saw different things each time. There's so much stuff I haven't seen just because of those little tweaks you can do.
Oh yeah.
Protocol 10 will make him famous.
We should also point out, very interesting, I feel, that Bruce Wayne can get arrested and there's not this giant outcry from the public. Later on, you hear Gordon talking about it on the phone, that this is BS and they're going to stop this. Don't send any more prisoners to Arkham City.
Yeah.
But still, it's like, what are people watching that press conference thinking?
Oh my God.
They just arrested Bruce Wayne outside? What the hell?
Yeah. And now here, let's just shut up. Great moment. Another great moment. So many this early in
the
the
entire
game.
game's packed with stuff like this. happiest you'll ever see him in the game, right? Like he's finally
Yeah.
back in his normal skin. He's ready to go. So beautiful. Such a great, great moment. Monarch Theater there, of course, where Bruce Wayne's parents were killed out in the back alley. If you are watching this and you haven't done it yet, go over there and pay your respects.
Yeah, go to the back alley, and there's a rose down there.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
a video about how to do it because it's a trophy or
Yeah, it's a trophy achievement. But it's one of those things I had people passing my desk right as I was floating around testing some things. I'm like, wait, stop. Come here, watch this. Like, I put the headphones on them because it's such a beautiful moment.
Yeah.
Cryptographic sequencer back from Arkham Asylum.
You have most of your gadgets right away.
Yeah, the
from
big ones
first
are all
game.
there. The big ones are all there when you get started up again.
Is she in danger? Affirmative.
This is the courthouse. Like I said, this is where the first explosion happened that kind of set Arkham City in motion as part of Hugo Strange's plan. But you can go read those comics. Go give them some money, all right?
Understood.
And now we're about to
doesn't
go
sound
find
good.
Two-Face.
No, it does not. Mr. Dent's
Also
recollection
created by
of
Bob
the
Kane.
Yeah.
battery may not
Like
bode
every
well
character
for
we
us.
see was created by
If
Bob
there's
Kane
one
except
person in
one.
Arkham City
Yeah.
who
And
knows
we'll talk
what's
about
really
them
going
when
on,
we get
it's
to that
her.
point.
All right. Another panoramic view there of Arkham
I
City.
need to find Catwoman now.
Like with the
All
exception
right,
stuff.
so that's where we're stopping part
Okay,
one.
Okay.
Nice teaser for part two, right?
Mhm,
So if you guys want to check out part two, we're gonna go find Catwoman now.
Oh my gosh.
Like he said, and check out Two-Face, and that's coming right up. Just click next.
Yeah, go over there. It's right there.
Mhm.
Move your mouse. There you go.